one time he was an animal lover. She didn't want to hurt any animal, you know, no rat, no fly. She wouldn't take a fly swatter to a fly. She wanted to hit the roaches real gently with the fly swatter, you know, so it would just stun them and she can get them and take them outside. Put them outside, and then I said, you know, I'm the total opposite. But anyway, so one day a big roach got in the house, you know, and even these bugs, they'll crawl under your door and get in your house, and these big, huge roaches, water bugs they call them. But anyway, she didn't want me to hit it real hard and splatter and kill it. So I said, okay, I won't, you do it. So I gave her the fly swatter, and she hit it a little bit, kind of tap, 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 you know, and she was going to get him on the end of the fly swatter and take him outside. And I said, okay. She got that thing. She hit it just hard enough to stun it. She got it on the end of the fly swatter, and as she was taking it outside to put it outside so it could live, that damn thing shot straight up that fly swatter and straight up under her arm. It was the biggest damn panic of anybody I'd ever seen in my whole life. She started howling, screaming, yelling, cussing, and this thing was in her clothes and she couldn't get it out. She was ripping clothes off, howling and screaming. It was just about like the delirium tremens when a person gets in when they're drinking, you know. But anyway, she was hollering, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. I can't stand this thing down my shirt. And she just went into... It took her 2 or 3 hours to calm down after that happened. And then I asked her, I said, what are you going to do to the next roach that you see on the wall? I said, you going to give me a little pitter-patter like you always do? And she said, hell no, I'm going to kill that son of a bitch. She had to get in the shower and take a shower, completely change her clothes. It almost drove her crazy. I mean, she was just running around ripping clothes off, throwing them here and there. And that roach was in there crawling around, and she was hollering at me to kill it, and I was trying to snap it. And after that, she said, kill that son of a bitch. So that completely changed her her thoughts toward rats and flies and roaches and stuff like that. I was just telling John a few minutes ago, I got in a car accident probably about 35 years ago. It broke both of my jaws. It cracked 2 of my wisdom teeth. They had to take them out. It broke my wrist. And I worked in a machine shop. I never could go back to work in a machine shop because of the vibration and my wrist and everything. And it was like everybody was just feeling real sorry for me. You know, that they were thinking I was all in bad shape and broke my jaws and I was in pain and this and that. And my oral surgeon one day, he was telling me about, you're going to have pain in your jaw all the rest of your life, blah, 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 blah. But everywhere I went, everybody was talking about how terrible the rest of my life was going to be. And I couldn't see it. Hell, I got to go to Hardee's and drink milkshakes every day. I got to go to the movies 2 or 3 times a day if I wanted to. I got to do whatever the hell I want to do. I was just doing a cast and my mouth was wired shut, but they said I could talk better with my mouth wired shut than anybody they had seen with their mouth unwired. And so everybody's feeling sorry for me. And hell, I'm having a damn blast. I mean, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to get at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just having a damn blast. And everybody's talking about how sorry they were. And anyway, this oral surgeon one day, I said, man, am I going to live? Which I pretty well already knew anyway. And he said, yeah. And I said, I'm going to be able to have sex with a woman? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, what in the hell are you worried about? I said, this little stuff is just little minor inconveniences that'll be gone in a few months. And none of this stuff bothers me like you talk about. He gave me a bottle of codeine Tylenol, number 3. Looked like a big liquor bottle. I never touched the damn thing. They were just talking about I was in all this pain and everything. And I couldn't understand what the hell they were talking about. I said, I hadn't got to go back to work anymore. I'm on long-term disability. I hadn't got to get up at 6 in the morning. And it just, the situation wasn't a problem to me, but it was to everybody else. And they just all felt sorry for you. Hell, I was having a damn blast. I was having the time of my life. I could go wherever I wanted to and do whatever I wanted to do. And I couldn't understand all these wimpy, whiny people, these complaints about all this little stuff, which all my life it had never been a complaint to me. But he said, well, if that's the way you think, you're in perfect shape. You're going to be great for the rest of your life. So that was the end of it, and he quit feeling sorry for me. But anyway, I was telling you, I was thinking about this canoe trip when I came over here. I'll talk as long as he'll let me talk. But anyway, I met this